Hi lovelies, I hope you're good. Welcome back to another video. So today's video is a hard pill to swallow. We have got these black women who will share with us their painful experiences with their racist white boyfriends. It's disturbing, but at the same time powerful, because these black queens did not just sit back and take it. They are speaking up, and that's the beginning of something real, right? So make yourself comfortable, like the video, subscribe too, and let's watch.
So I grew up in a very strict African household, so I never had much experience with men. On top of that, I grew up in very white spaces. The black boys didn't want me, the white boys didn't want me, and I can go on. Crazy thing is, as soon as I got to college, everything changed. The boys who used to bully me were in my DMs. But moving on, this summer, like the hottest man ever DM'd me. And he happened to be a white guy, and I was really wary because you know how they say a lot of them fetishize black girls. But I did my research and he didn't seem like the type. We started hanging out a lot more and we had really good dates. But things started to get weird because I noticed how he only followed other girls. I was like, bet, okay, whatever. But he was liking other girls' pictures while he was talking to me. We were watching Love Island once and he literally asked me, oh, why didn't anyone pick the black girl? As if I'm supposed to answer that question. Moving on, he literally told me that his best friend did not think I was cute. Like, he literally said flat out, yeah, my friends just don't think you're cute. Who tells someone something like that? Like, keep that to yourself. And I could go in, but like, I low-key still want to hang out with him. So if you're watching this video, hit me up. But right now, we would just be on and off, like blocking each other, talking to each other the next, blocking each other, talking to each other the next. We did share some really wholesome moments, but overall, we were just so messy. And one thing I really didn't like is that he had like a picture of Doja Cat as his lock screen. Like, are you kidding me? And obviously, you're allowed to have your celebrity crush, but he was heavily obsessed with Doja Cat and Ice Spice. He explicitly told me that I normally wouldn't be the type of girl he would go for. Like, who says that to somebody? It was almost as if like I had to be grateful that I was chosen. And whenever I expressed how I felt, it was always a problem. Overall, I will say this was definitely a learning experience. There's so much more I could say, but maybe I should save it for another video.
So when I was about 18, 19, I was dating this white boy, right? And at the time when he met me, like, I was very barefaced. I still am. Like, I was barefaced and I was wearing fucking Sperry's and a button-down shirt, and that's how I dressed, right? I was trying to be pretentious as fuck. And I still dress like that now. But right, this is how I dress. Remember this. Peep what I'm saying, right? We go through a McDonald's drive-thru. Well, he goes through the McDonald's drive-thru because he's gonna go get me some fucking fries because I'm having like my cravings of my McDonald's fries. Don't support McDonald's. This just is a part of the story. And we go to McDonald's and he sees these black girls at McDonald's and they got a bust down. They got the 30-inch bust down. They got the lashes done. They got the nails done. They got the jewelry. Like, they look good. And he want to come to me and tell me, why you not like those black girls? How come you not like those black girls? And I'm like, cause I'm not. Mind you, this is a white man, a white boy. He's saying this to me, a black woman. He's saying, why am I not like those black girls with the bust down and everything? So I started feeling insecure. I was young and I'm like, what do you mean? And I always had a thing that I felt like I wasn't black enough because of just like the things that I like or how I showed up in the world. And he knew that. So then he goes say, he gonna go tell me, how come you not like one of those black girls? How come you don't do all that? Cause I don't. And then, so I was feeling insecure and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna be one of those black girls. You know, I'm gonna get the bust down. So I decided to get the longest like weave I got in my entire life. It was like 24 inches. I got a long ass weave. I got my nails done. I got my lashes done. And I told him if he wanted me to look like that, you're gonna have to pay for it. I still paid for the hair, but he helped me pay for my lashes and nails and everything for me to look like that. I kid you not. I come in, first of all, he says, you look like an Indian girl from the back. And then he says, I don't like that hair you're wearing. You look like a hair-hatted hooligan. Who the fuck told this white man that phrase? I was just like, and he kept calling me a hair-hatted hooligan. I kid you not, I didn't have that hair in for even 2 weeks. I was like, I'm taking the sewing out, because it was a sewing. And he was just like bullying me the entire time about the fact I was doing all this stuff. Mind you, he asked me to do this stuff. He said why I didn't show up that way. So I guess what? I showed up that way, and that still wasn't enough for his ass. Ladies, listen. Don't ever change yourself for a man, because he will sit there and embarrass your ass. This goes for anybody. Non-binary too. Do not change yourself for anyone else just because they say they like something else. If they like something else, go over there, because that's not me. Because I'm going to be me at the end of the day. Imagine that. You do the thing, you get ready, you do the thing, and you get your hair done and everything, just for the guy you're dating to call you a hair-hatted hooligan.
Okay, y'all gonna have to excuse my hair, but I am like pissed right now. Like, let me tell y'all what happened. So I'm like talking to and or dating this Hispanic dude right now. Like, you know, it's still kind of early-ish, whatever. Today, we chilling, just regular, out of nowhere. This mother just like, Negro is a good word. We should really bring that back. What? Huh? I know this motherfucker. I know he ain't say that to me. Like, and then he gonna talk about some, I'm only tripping because he's Hispanic. It's not really racist. I'm tripping. So, like, the question is, am I tripping? Or is this motherfucker, because I told him, you an underlying racist. Like, am I tripping? Or y'all agree with me? Like, let me know. Then he tried to say, it's different because I said, grow. I didn't say, I'm sorry, are y'all really hearing the difference? Because I hear no difference. Then apparently, I'm doing too much because it's just a word. It shouldn't offend me. It's just a word. It's just a word, right? I think though. But anyways, that was what happened today. And there's so much more stuff that has happened over the course of our relationship that made me side-eye this nigga like. But like, you know, but today was the line. Today was the fucking line that he crossed, and I can't get over it. I can't. I have a black child. Like,
if you are a black person and you have a non-black partner, okay, go ahead, get their phone right now. Family, group chat, whatever. Check your name and put the N-word. The 9-letter one, the 5-letter one. Go ahead, put it. Add Negrita in there. Add monkey in there. Search monkey, search watermelon. Just search all the racist terms in there. Because it's getting crazy out here, okay? It's getting insane, okay? So search all those terms. You never know. You can't be giving black children. You cannot be birthing black children to anybody, okay? It's a lot of racist people out there. Okay, again, Trump supporters, 92% of us voted for, you know, that lady. The rest of those other people are unaccounted for, okay? Unaccounted for. Like, there's no way that we don't know one or two Trump supporters. It's impossible at this point because he's the president, okay? So I know y'all thinking, oh, you know, it couldn't be my person. It probably is. Okay, 92% black women, we voted the right way. Y'all know, y'all see the facts. That's an A on an exam. No one else got an A. Okay? So it's not really possible that you not with a Trumper. I'm sorry. It's the facts is there. So go ahead, check that phone. Check the family group chat, his friends group chat, anybody, okay? Check the N-word, the 9-letter. Oh, check colored without the U and, with the U, okay? Because you never know what they be calling you these days.
Welcome back from that episode. Now, watching this video made me feel disgusted. Not at these black women, but at the fact that in 2025, people are still choosing to see color instead of character. These black queens were in relationships with these white men who never saw them for truly who they are. Like some of these white men, they came in already having some twisted ideas and harmful stereotypes about black women, as if they didn't see them as human first. Now, this takes me back to what happened 2 years ago. So, what happened was I was working with this white man in a company, and one of them is known for changing women like clothes. And each time he finds a woman, it's not as if he's going to stay with this woman or something. No, it is like hit and run. And the worst part of it is that he will go pick you up from where you are, brings you to his room. Once everything is done, he will throw you out like he was not the one who brought you there. So all the time I used to see this, and I could pray that one day he should meet his match, and it finally happened. That day, I was seated eating my fries, and then he drove in with a lady. They went inside. Then after like 30 minutes, they came back outside, but they were quarreling like loud enough for everyone in the area to even hear what they were saying. Do you know the kind of words he was using on this woman? I did not bring you here. Like those kinds of bad words. I'm sorry, I can't mention them here. Like this man was insulting this girl as if not long ago they were together romancing each other. And what even makes it worse is that this man went as far as telling this girl that the girl should be grateful that he chose her, as if he was doing her some kind of favor or something. I got so mad. And to cut the story short, the girl had a license for prostitution. So she went to the police, came back, and the man was arrested. But the boss pleaded and he paid the girl the money that he was supposed to pay the girl. Actually, he paid even more, even for the police, because he caused a lot of stress for those people, right? So he had to pay the money, and that's how the story ended. And this shows exactly how deeply rooted racism is, even in something as intimate as love. And most of these men, they don't date black women. They date their idea about black women. And when reality does not match their fantasy, that's when they try to tear these women down. But today's video inspires me because these women did not let anyone to walk over their dignity. They did not even shrink themselves just to be accepted. Instead, they chose themselves and walked away. And that is your power as a woman. You don't need any verification for you to be accepted in somebody's life. If they love you, they should love you for who you are, not for what they want. If someone wants to change you just because they have seen someone else out there is looking that way, let them go for that person and let you be. So to every Black woman watching this, I'm gonna sound this loud and clear. Never let anyone, no matter how charming they look at first, to convince you that you are less than. You do not have to compromise your worth just to feel loved. If someone can't love you full, like with your culture, your color, and all of that, let them go, because they do not deserve you. Okay? So, this is a reminder. Real love does not come with conditions, disrespect, or racism. And to the queens who shared their experiences in this video, I'm so proud of you girls. Keep speaking up and encouraging others out there who might be struggling silently with this, because you don't need to stay where you are not wanted. I really appreciate you for coming out and giving out this valuable information. Thank you very much to you who has watched till this far. Do well to subscribe so that we can read together. Let me also know your opinion about today's video. Like it, share it to anyone whom you think might want to watch it, and we will meet in my next one. Stay safe, value yourself, and you know I love you. Bye-bye.